hard.
properties of that. It has clippiness, it has spinniness.
Yeah,
Those are things that you noticed either by accident or by touching it or
that's the
intentionally
thing.
by thinking
The
about it.
important thing here was exactly that. I was, you're looking at the objects, and I see potential. This has some spikiness. These are like you can even see those, but you see there's a lot of different little. You can see that this would probably be able to hold things. What things could I hold? Like those are the things.
Ice cream, but that you can break it down into smaller parts. So
Yeah.
what you did also is repurpose that a little bit, but you actually didn't just repurpose it. You didn't think of it spinning and clipping pictures at the same time.
No.
One came first, and then the other, that was the big
Yeah.
breakthrough. It spins too, and
Yeah. And then you're like, for me, it all comes from this fun, like micro, like it's fun to show what it can do. Like there has to be mini amount. For me, that's one of my.
I'm glad you said micro, because also in a slide I'm going to show micro creativity, and there's also
Yeah.
such thing as micro inventing, which is just
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just even when you think the key scratches off the lottery ticket, that's already a known invention. When the tack can also be a trap to endanger somebody when
Yeah.
you flip it up and put it down on the ground. Those are known cartoon inventions, but those are still like steps toward. Those are like steps that have already been laid out that you can start to follow. And there's other micro creativity and micro inventions where you say, oh, well, I could stick something in this. Maybe not a picture. First, you're like, I can stick my finger in it. Well, that's dumb. It's not leading anywhere. Okay. I can stick something else in, and then you can stick the picture in it. But all those steps were micro creative steps.
Yeah. One thing that happens, one really good way of actually starting, for example, we can just touch upon micro inventions, is not knowing what a thing does. Because then you go through this process. For me, it comes, I think most of us actually, I can't really pull the data from that, but you start like, what is this? It opens up your curiosity and you start testing it. Then you're going through this analysis phase that we're a little bit done now. But it's a really good way of coming up with a new way, not knowing what this object was. And that's one of the, I did a lot of workshops because for me, it's so much fun. Like I can just invest this with fun, and everybody will be having fun just to get, it's one way of just getting running, getting your mind running, and making that space where you actually are allowed to kind of get it wrong, because getting it wrong can be really right. We're not trying to find what it actually is. We're trying to find the best use for this thing, for example, or not best use.
Not best, but like, what could I do with it right now?
It's
Yeah.
not best use for me or for you. That's also like reinventing your surrounding. This is how this brush is used in my household, because that's what I like it, and also it gives you joy when you figure something out like that. Like I can feel micro joy from this very simple invention right now.